By 2022, the robotics trend and the prediction that will enhance the global technology-driven industry. We can see a dramatic changes, sweeping changes in this industry by some new age cutting technologies. One of them is quite obvious robotics trends, and the pandemic has presented both the problems and the opportunities for those robotics companies in the robot logistic and supermarket industry. The online e-commerce industry is also involved, and the growth trajectory is dependent on these technologies, and unexpected strain on those supply system and the product shortage have highlighted the need of better supply chain efficiency. The various industries have also been affected by those labor shortage that caused by safety regulations and the sickness. The lesson learned in 2021 can be applied to the robotics industry's objective and the trend in 2022. The smart factory as a robot that become more intelligent. So will the industry in which they are used, such as manufacturing and the distribution, the assembly line will be supported by the industrial robotics and automated solutions. And also the smart factories will become ubiquitous. It's useful for the anticipate those operations that may become a quicker, more efficient, and more concise, precise with very less inaccuracy and inconsistencies. Robots and autonomous mobile robot that will interact in the future, needing less maintenance cost and human involvement. The use of those collaborative boards, also known as co-boards, that is also become a most popular development in robotics and electrical engineering. These robots are meant to operate alongside a human safety and effectively without the need of any health and safety boundaries. These boards can instantly detect those changes in their work environment using powerful sensors and the software, allowing them to respond as needed while keeping people in a safe manner. According to the projections, owing to recent advancement in the programmable software, the industry is expected to increase substantially by 2025. The rise of artificial intelligence robot that makes advances into the many industry areas, traditional robotics programming that will continue to develop various functionality may be added into the robotics using AI and machine learning to improve their efficiencies and effectiveness. Also become a useful part in agriculture, healthcare, automotive, warehousing, and supply chain management are just a few of the industries where AI and robots will continue to progress, and artificial intelligence is being developed to help with robots and automation. The need of robots that steadily during the rise in of the last decade we have seen, and this pandemic, the labor shortage, and the desire to decrease the carbon footprint that all have impact human capacity to accomplish those tasks outside of the conventional manufacturing and warehouse context. These external forces have boosted the need of automated robotic system and those equipment that will only continue to grow at an exponential rate in the coming decade, and the new age technological advancement that will ultimately be incorporated into new robotics and automation system in design and model. The recent technological advancement are already paying a larger part in robotic systems and the equipment, the 3D sensors, ultrasonic technologies, and the infrared cameras, just a few of the technical options that are available. And the labor shortage and the robotics during the pandemic has become obvious that the robots and automation were a safe means for the manufacturers to keep employees socially separated while continuing to operate these when lockdowns were imposed on infection rates rose and these many nations or working population continues to age and retire in addition to the labor shortage that has seen during the pandemic while some of these professions will not be replaced by the robotics more importantly that can be replaced by the automation and robotics in the future and the retail and consumer industries are two more areas where labor shortages are in an issue with increasing pandemic infection rates and the staff shortage in many food processing plants incorporating those robots and automation into mixed that has been one of the main solution in the food and beverage industry that allow for the ever changing landscape of the food processing sector to be accommodated. This will grew as an uses of this robotics in the consumer, retail, food, and beverage sector grow due to the supply chain difficulties and the labor shortages. The robotics also help those farms that need to bake, assemble, and packages those items since robots have a wide range of motion. This can assist the employee to avoid the burns, accident, and muscular strain. They have also utilized the food inspection and sanitization. The robotics also help to palletize those products, quality control testing, and packing those distribution in warehouse store. And artificial is work those contactless experiences. The contactless experience is one of the most important prediction for those AI industry in 2022 and the pandemic scenario. Certain important lessons have been learned, such as contactless purchasing, working from remote locations, social distancing, and some of the important factor of AI-powered technology that will favor the contactless self-shopping and virtual trail work, scanning, and price tag checking. The optical character recognition device that make those direct payment and those document scanner would collect that guest information without the need of document exchange or physical interactions. Automation of repeated activity have a greater growth rate in the year 2022 with the field that year's healthcare business, invoicing, inventory management, appointment scheduling, and the procedure to improve the employee experience by freeing them with the boring task and allowing them to focus on what they can do, the best processes for the standard technology that is anticipated for the growth of those businesses. That's all for now. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.